Hi everyone, this is Momo and I'm going to be doing things a little different today. I'm going to be making two cards since I haven't posted a video in a while, and I'm going to speed things up and do a voiceover. So right here I'm making a really cute hello card, and I've already cut my layers out, and I'm going to round all the corners. That layer right there is 4 by 5 1/4, and that one's 3 3/4 by 5. That's the pattern paper. It's by Cosmo Cricut. I'm going to go ahead and fold my card over, and I'm going to round those edges as well. And then our next step is putting our layers together. And I cut this tag out from the Sweet Treats cartridge. And I'm just going to do the little button dot on the top there. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere down my layers using my ATG gun. I hope you guys like this a little better. I know it's going maybe a little fast, but I thought maybe it was a good idea in order for me to get two cards in. I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment. This is a dollar stamp, and it just says hello, and I'm going to stamp it right on my tag. I'm using some black ink by Stampin' Up. If you're just starting up, I always recommend that you get black and brown, unless you're a really big stamper and you need more colors. Here I'm just messing with the ribbon, trying to see how long I need it. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And I'm going to do a bow, and I'm going to hang the tag off of it. And this part here takes me a little bit because I realized that I messed up. And what I did right now was I just ran some ATG through it, and that's just to keep everything in place. I'm going to go ahead and slip my tag in now. And the reason why I had to do the ribbon twice was because one side is satin and one is matte. And when I did the bow the first time, I completely messed it up, and I couldn't get both of the little tails to be, or I'm sorry, the bows to be the same side. So then I had to turn the card over, which you'll see me do in just a second. And then I was able to get the bow to work. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trim my tails. Just trying to adjust it, and I'm going to trim them. And then I'm going to burn the edges, which is what you're going to see me do here in just a second. And that's just so that the ribbon ends do not fray. Super cute. And then I'm just going to go ahead and adhere everything to my card base. And then we'll be done with card number 1. There we go. Then card number 2, I'm going with a masculine card. I always get requests on how to make masculine cards. So that's my card base. It's black. It's a regular A2 size card. And what I'm doing here is I have the Cricut spatula, and I'm distressing the ends. And I know that Tim Holtz has a tool that actually does this, but I'm doing it with my spatula. And you'll see the true effect at the picture at the end of the video. And I'm going to do it to all my layers. This layer is 4 by 5 1/4, and it's red. And I'm doing the same exact technique to this as well. And then my next layer is going to be a gray layer. And this one's cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm going to do the distress technique as well. And it doesn't have to be perfect. When you see my picture, you're going to see that some edges are more distressed than others, and that's the whole point. It's just to give it a little bit of a rough look, which gives it more of a masculine look. I'm going to go ahead and adhere all my layers now. Put everything together, because I'm not going to be doing any ribbon or any other techniques to this card as far as the base and the layers. Okay, now we have our card and our layers and our mats. Then our next step is putting together something that I cut out. It's a little car, and I cut it from the Graphically Speaking Cricut cartridge. That cartridge has so many cute icons and phrases and words and things like that. So I thought that was perfect because men do love cars. So I cut that out. I'm going to put it on Pop Dots, and I'm going to put it right onto the card. And then I cut out kind of like a little frame. And that's also from the Graphically Speaking cartridge. And I cut it out twice. I cut it once at 1 1/4, and then one at 1 1/2. And I just kind of wanted a layered effect. Then I have a stamp. I'm going to use my black ink again, and it just says happy birthday. And I'm going to stamp it right on. And then I'm going to take 2 eyelets, and I'm going to get my Crop-A-Dile and put those on, and they're silver. And you can do so much with this. You can customize the car to be the color of your husband's car, your dad's car, if they like antique cars. I just did red, white, and black, because those are just, I'm always drawn to those colors when it comes to masculine cards. I'm going to go ahead and put this on pop dots as well, and we're almost done with our second card. And that's it. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed both of my cards. And that's it. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye.